The name Burgess is synonymous with curling excellence in Nova Scotia. Craig Burgess has certainly done his part to uphold the family tradition, both on the ice and as the father of two successful curlers, Andrew and Carly, the latter a member of the 2018 Canadian and World Junior Champions. Born in Truro in 1968, Craig Burgess grew up in nearby Greenfield. As a student at Cobequid Education Centre, Craig excelled both in curling and in track and field. Craig achieved by far his greatest success as a curler.
Craig as a competitor is unlike anyone with whom I had curled previously. He had absolute confidence not only in himself but also in his teammates, and you'd never know it by talking to him or being around him that he was one of the best curlers in the country and one of the best curlers that Nova Scotia's ever produced, but he was, and being able to play with him just gave everyone confidence, not only based on his shot-making ability, but just in the way he handled himself on the ice and supported his teammates throughout the years.
He first represented Nova Scotia at the National Junior Championships in 1985, playing lead on a rink skipped by Danny Bentley. The recreation director for the town of Berwick from 2000 to 2008, Craig was living in Berwick when he represented Nova Scotia at both the 2002 and 2005 Briers.
One of the highlights that comes to mind when thinking back on the times that I've curled with Craig relates not to a shot that he made or some great sweeping that he did or a brilliant strategical call that he made, but rather how he handled some interpersonal relationships. And this was in the 2005 provincial final. We were playing against Mark Dacey, who was the reigning national champion, and we had let a 6-1 lead turn into a 6-6 tie, and we could feel collectively the wheels coming off the team and that we were going to let this chance that we had and the big lead that we had slip away. And I remember talking to Craig, almost imploring him to go talk to Sean, our skip, to figure out what was going on, because he had missed some relatively routine shots that Sean would normally make. I just remember Craig assessing the situation and looking at Sean, and he might have just said a couple words to him, but he came back to me and said it's going to be all right. And sure enough, whatever Craig either said or didn't say worked out, because Sean made a couple great shots to the next end for us to win that provincial championship.
Also while living in Berwick, Craig competed at the Canadian Olympic Trials in Halifax in 2005, again finishing in the runner-up position. Here's a quote from Paul Fleming on Craig's ability as a curler. Craig was a very even-keeled gentleman on and off the ice. He was blessed with incredible talent and handled winning and losing very graciously. I'm still trying to learn from him. We had a great run together with possibly one of the best teams Nova Scotia has ever put together, and Craig was a huge part of our success. He has an incredibly supportive family who are also, as you all know, very talented as well.
Being a coach to junior teams, the list of things that Craig has done for curling in Nova Scotia, as I said, are just too many to list. We're very fortunate to have him in the province working as hard as he is, and I'm just very fortunate to have been able to play with him and had the success that we did. Couldn't have asked for a better teammate, and this award which he's receiving couldn't be going to a nicer guy, so congrats, Craig.
No stranger to Sport Halls of Fame, Craig was inducted into the Fredericton Sports Wall of Fame in 1992, the New Brunswick Sports Hall of Fame in 1994, and the CEC Wall of Fame in 2017. The Berwick Sports Hall of Fame is proud to welcome to its ranks in the athlete category Craig Burgess, a national caliber curler for many years and a member of a legendary Nova Scotia curling family now well into its 5th generation.